Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 10 Minute Testing. No, wait, that's not the name of the series. Welcome back to another episode of Deck Check. No, that doesn't sound right either. Welcome back to the first ever episode of the Revolution Tester Circuit. There we go, correct name. Now, in this series, I'll be going over all the decks, well, most of them, in rotation format in each rotation, and I'll be testing them out, seeing if they're good or not, and gonna be real, we're starting with a mid one. Gadget, as I have it here, is a deck focused around making powerful rank 4 monsters such as Gear Gigan X and Giant Hand on the first turn, and sitting on a bunch of interaction back row, and trying to play a slow game that's outpaced by other slow game strategies in the format. Now, I guess we'll get into the list. Triple Flying Pegasus is recursion. You've got gold, silver, and 10 goldfish, all for the extra extension. And you've got 2 of each of the chromatic gadgets to try and... because playing 3 is bad, right? We can all agree on that? 3 of each chromatic is bad. Anyway, for the hand trap lineup, we've got triple Ghost Bell and triple Imperm, the 2 best hand traps in the format. For our traps, we have the trap poles lineup because they're both very good, except Void is bad against Striker. And we have Jar of Avarice, which is bad. I should not have had this in the deck. I thought it would be good to kind of recur all the smaller gadgets, but it came up like once. Maybe it would be like a 1-off or a 2-off. But I feel like it would have rather had better traps. Then, Ready Fusion, another extender. Book, a good interaction and a good thing. And worse, Lance. Speaking of Lance, the only way you could stop spell traps in this format without playing MST and hitting them blind. We then have Wizard for your summon off of Retort. Another occasional summon being the bird that I can't say the name of to go into Coral Dragon, because Coral Dragon's pretty good. And then you've got your generic rank 4s, Delteros, Double Silent Arc, Double Giant Hand, Dire Wolf, and Bohemian Rhapsody. But the not generic rank 4s don't make the deck. That's why we've got Gear Gigan X, so you can keep adding guys. We also have Underclock Taker. He's just a little guy. Come on. You love the little guy. The side deck barely matters, but you should all be on Needle Ceiling in your side. It's a really good card and came up in a lot of games. Right? 2 side games. Right, so our first game is up against Shiranui, a deck that's maintains advantage through its powerful use of monsters in the graveyard. Now, let's see if I could draw the right cards to stop it when with in this gadget game. We'll start off with the Retort Fusion to get Wizard. Then we normal summon the green gadget effect, but it gets impermed. Luckily we have the other one. Then we go into Giant Hand, set a card face down and pass. Our opponent starts off with a pretty good hand by imperming the Giant Hand to get rid of our interaction, and then going into Spirit Master to get Solitaire. But we are able to Giant Hand, which doesn't negate Solitaire because negate. I just want to be funny. We then go Unizombie effect, target itself, get Mizuki bring back Spirit Master, and then go into Centurion Laguna, which gets Void Trap, because yeah, this was probably a bad play here for them. Anyway, we're going to Retort Fusion again to get out another Wizard. Summon the green gadget, never punished. We go grab the red. We go into battle. We hit for a little bit, and then we're going to go into Giant Hand, so we get a negate. Our opponent drew a pretty bad card, but they still had the free. The free lets them get back both their guys. They're going to use the Solitaire negated effect to tribute Mizuki, and then Mizuki effect to get back Unizombie, but I have Ghost Bell. See, Ghost Bell's a really good card in this format. But they then drew the silver, and they can see the rain on the wall, and they decide to scoop right there. Right, next up we are up against the community's card favourite deck, I think, Cyberdark. Now, this deck is a control-based strategy, kind of like what Gadget is aiming to be, but it's both faster and more consistent. Let's just hope I can do good, and by the looks of it, my hand is pretty bad. So we'll just have to see. I start with the normal summon 10 goldfish. I 10 goldfish. I'm able to get the silver gadget. I summon another silver gadget for hand. I go into Gear Gigan X. I use Gear Gigan X, which gets Ghost Belled. I can get Ghost Belled, by the way. How fun. I just set a card, face down and pass. They go for Cyber Dragon. Shocking that they were playing this. They go grab the Cyber Dark Realm. They grab the cannon. They use the cannon. They grab the edge. They use the realm. They summon the edge. They use the edge. Re-equip the cannon. They then make Dia Bellstar. Pretty good pretty big gal, set the Sinful Spoils, set another card, and then go in for battle, mill the Gub. I get Silver Gadget grab yellow, yellow grab green, so I can at least try and make an Xyz next turn. They go for the Gub, they special the Gub, they make the Stardust so that their guys can't get popped, and then they pass. I go for the Jar of Iris to get a sneaky wee draw in. And I draw Ghostbell, pretty good card. I then summon the 10 Goldfish, I go for the Green Gadget, but they did open the invasion, so they do get to pop the Green Gadget, which does kind of mean I'm a bit fucked here. I go for the Ghostbell on the Wanted, so that they can't get another Diabellstar rotation to completely kill me next turn, but they could go Duality, they could Duality. They go Duality, grab Edge, they activate World, they grab a Claw, they go Claw, they grab another Invasion, they go Realm, they summon another Edge, Edge gets them back another guy, they use that guy, pop my back row so it can't affect the game, and then they go for Edge, they grab Claw, and they get in for just under lethal, actually. They miss lethal by like 100 here. So I still have a chance, baby. I'll just have to draw top deck Raigeki and Heavy Storm. That is not Raigeki and Heavy Storm. You know? I guess gadgets are bad. Lastly, we have our one game against the meta deck, Ninja. Ninja is the best deck in the room by far. It can make any single board that you want, depending on the cards that you draw, and has several ways to do it. So, yeah, we're going to need to pray with a hand like this. Starting off, we'll just set 2 pass. Beat my board, bitch. Tobari, we decide to Gravedigger's Trap Hole Tobari, so they go get extended, but they do have the Yellow Ninja. The Yellow Ninja could just get them the Cannon Ninja, they could use the Cannon Ninja, but we do have the Ghost Bell, but they do have the Notebook of Mystery. At 1, by the way. So now they can use Iron Dagger, they can make Maizen and then use the Iron Dagger to pop my other back row and have Maizen and Cannon Ninja. So we're fucked here. There's literally nothing we can do. I could get the best draw in the entire game and still lose. Yeah, I just scoop here. That Ninja's very strong and I drew bad. And I forgot to save the other game in this set that was like a tiny bit closer. Not much, but like, that's my bad. I could have at least gave you more content. So, that was a bit rough. I guess I'll give you some pros and cons of the deck. For a few pros, the deck's really good at making rank 4s. Any 2 names is a rank 4, and genuinely, it could be a rank 4 the turn after as well. So, like, that's a plus. However, we're going to go into full-on minuses. This deck blows. You know that? Like, the deck has no real main deck way to put up interactions except for Giant Hand, which is good against some decks, but not enough to stop meta threats like Ninja or Sky Striker. You have to rely on your basic normal traps, but you kind of are playing too many monsters to have an ideal trap lineup like you can in Cyberdark decks, or even Volcanic decks play like a low enough monsters, and they have the advantage of having a searchable negate trap. We also have problems with, like, just other good generic 4 extenders. Like, Ready Fusion's crazy, but, like, when decks are able to put up a banishing interaction every single turn, you're going to need something better than another 4. Yeah, Gadget's kind of bad. Now I'll say I wasn't playing the best list. I could be playing exactly somewhere in this Machina Fortress. But, like, you know, it's only okay because you can't recur it. Could have also been on the Diabellstar package to give me, like, a relatively big guy consistently. But, like, it's just a big gal. Anyway, that's that. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have a suggestion for what I should play next week, just leave it in the comment section below. I'll make sure to maybe read them, and maybe take in your feedback. If it had anything to do with my mic quality, I'm not going to fix that for a while. I cannot be bothered buying another mic for this. Exactly. See ya!